Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Can you hear Zoe? She's purring up a storm. I'm going to pick her up and see if you can hear her. There's her butt. I love her so. Anyhow, because I whip her aside wildly. Today's the child's birthday. I have a couple things to share with you. Happy birthday, Spencer. Tomorrow, as far as I know, I'm going to go ahead and do this thing for Kathleen where the loungers come in and type in a word, and then I have to immediately come up with a lyric and sing part of a song, which ought to run half of my people off, I'm sure. I'm not going to do that the whole time, though. Don't panic, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'll call it the earplug game. Oh, it's right. I'm supposed to be wearing a hat. One moment. Okay, I'm back. I'll give you the history of the hat, too. The reason why I'm doing this is because I cleaned out the wardrobe and I found hats galore that I used to wear all the time, and they were buried in the wardrobe, ladies and gentlemen. So, clearly this is from the Hocking Hills in southeastern Ohio. Another horse riding trip. Back in the day, I used to go on horse riding trips. I think we went on 5, starting in 1998, and that was the one to Arizona, and it was just women only. We called ourselves the no-show riders because we weren't into fancy horse shows or anything. We just liked to ride. You didn't even have to have a horse to be a member of the no-show riders either. So, and nor did you have to show up to meetings. So it was like no-show had a lot of different meanings. I have a shirt in my closet that says Lisa No-Show Riders. Anyhow, we went to the Hocking Hills one year. It was just 3 of us that went. It was great. We went on a moonlight ride. It was just tremendous. And this has a stampede strap, which is always delightful while galloping through the Hocking Hills in the moonlight, hoping your horse doesn't break its leg. Now, they had a trail there. It wasn't like they would check it and all. All right. Anyhow, for tomorrow's gig, I'm going to do the singing thing, which, will run people off, as I mentioned earlier. And also, I'm going to throw in some trivia about Spencer. We'll kind of roll it into one, since Kathleen really didn't want anything she didn't want me to focus on her at all for her birthday, but I kind of talked her into at least having some sort of request. So she's going to share the day with Spencer. No offense, Kathleen. I'm sure you understand the situation. Now, I wanted to show you something that Katie, that's the child's woman, gave me at Thanksgiving. I can't get up. She wasn't sure if I'd like it or not, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot really get over any of it. Of course I like it. All right, let me just let it go. She got this in Alaska. Some of you know they've worked up in Alaska for a while. Ooh, you're going into a trance. Okay. I don't know really much about it, other than they got it at a store where Spencer got some other interesting rocks. Clearly it's a necklace, and that flower there sort of puts me in the mind of hippie flowers and other things. And other things. I get all mad about it because I like to do alternative research and look into different theories about stuff. And one of them is the electric universe. And that kind of puts me in the mind of something that might have been seen in the skies ages ago. Let's just say that. As you know, I do like to research things and look into them, even if I don't necessarily believe everything I see. I'm not much for belief, ladies and gentlemen. But I think it's good to open your mind and consider the fact that there are other explanations out there, and we shouldn't be chastised for looking into other explanations of how the universe works, or whatever the case may be. Here comes Zoe again. Now I will show you what I did for Spencer. You know how I don't have a lot of money, so I usually give the gift of me in my column or something. But Spencer used to write a column in the community news when he was real little. Gosh, let's see. Let me do the math quickly. I'll pause. I'm pretty sure he started when he was about 11 years old, and he wrote about coins. This is driving me nuts. He was very much into coin collecting. So, that's what he did. It was called Coin Corner. Well, it turns out I couldn't find his old header. I think it's on my external hard drive that I can plug into the computer, but I wasn't sure. So I just supplied the boss with a picture of his press pass from the old days. So what I did was like a little intro about him, and then I reran a coin corner from 2008, from 10 years ago. So here's what that looks like. Kind of, I hope it's in the frame. Let me lean over here. There's Spencer's press pass. You might not be able to see the dark letters, but let me hold still. That's the child. It says press pass, media, Spencer Boyd, reporter, photographer, Community News, Linesville, PA. And there it is. And there's my delightful me. And here's my intro, and then there's his column. So, anyhow, that's really it. Happy birthday, Spencer. I'm going over 5 minutes. I hope you can stay. I didn't do a video yesterday, so... Or did I? Did I? No, I didn't do anything since a 51 or 52 second creme brulee video on Thanksgiving night. So you can live. You can live with a 5+ minute video, can't you, ladies and gentlemen? Also, one moment. I'm back. I didn't go too far, really. I just had to clear my throat, and I didn't want to do it rudely here, nor did I want to blow my nose rudely in front of you all. So I did that while pausing. Now I'll just tell you every detail of what happened during that time. Just joking. Now, I don't really remember why I came back at all to say anything. Just the game tomorrow. I hope you can attend. 2 o'clock. I've done no prep for it because I really don't have to. I'm going to root through the old stuff and find Spencer's game from last year and probably decorate a little. I don't know if Spencer's able to attend. He's totally booked this weekend with all kinds of different festivities. So I was going to try to get him to do this tomorrow, but I understand he has to go to some sort of Thanksgiving soiree at one of Katie's grandparents' house tomorrow. So don't think he'll be able to make a cameo even on the live gig, but if so, I will force him at gunpoint to do it. So that's it, really. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say, ladies and gentlemen. What hat will I wear tomorrow for the live gig? I don't know, for the live gig I might stick to the basics. Who knows? I'm just so confused today. Hold me, ladies and gentlemen. Love you. Thanks for putting up with me. Bye.